more and more scammers are coming into the e-commerce game. Customers as well, they get very paranoia. You know, they look into this, into the homepage, the Trustpilot and everything, as you should. I do the same when I shop online. If they will see that something is not the same, some color scheme is different, the faces you saw in the ad isn't the same what they remember on either collection or the homepage, like they get turned off immediately and they will buy from somebody else a product that they like. And so for that reason, the congruency is very important. So from the moment they see your ad till the moment they receive even the product at home, this shit just needs to be congruent. So when we started our store, guys, and this is why I did so well, the great founder story that we have on our store till the moment they receive the product, everything is in line. So most campaigns that we were testing, and by the way, we're selling in the big 5 market, shit will just run. And especially when we also introduce long form ad copies into our ads. So this is like a very important thing that you need to look at, guys. So I asked my student this question about whether it's congruent, yes or no, because he tested like 59 products and he had no idea why it wasn't working because he didn't understand the fundamentals of marketing. For example, bro, go ahead and read the book by Eugene Schwartz, Breakthrough Advertising. Start with that. Easy, you know? Just read that. Instead of scrolling on your phone, read a fucking book, bro. This is also something I started doing lately. I started making my life more boring. Because the more I started being on social media and my phone, and like, don't get me wrong, like I have this whole influencer, whatever social media shit that I'm doing. So it gets hard for me sometimes. Well, bro, like just get a coffee, sit and read a book. You will see like how much more you're going to think all the time. Anyway, back to the student again. He didn't understand why it's not working. So when I kept on asking these questions, he was like, no, I don't know. No, I don't know. Then he was like, oh yeah, you're right. I should have probably done that, you know? He was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to test it out. Because the issue with the mass testing is like, you're just doing the same shit over and over again. You're not reiterating. You don't understand what's going wrong. Don't get me wrong. You can still do it. It will work, but till some extent. And even if it does work, the only thing most people are just going to get is just a bunch of chargebacks, refunds, and 99% of dropshippers, they don't know how to run a proper backend in their e-commerce stores, you know, like in their whole e-commerce business. So what ends up happening is they just end up losing all their money. If they make profit, they make 4 or 5% of profit. You know, all the revenue looked very cool. Yeah, I made my first 300k in a month. But yeah, motherfucker, what's your profit? You know, like guys, I showed everything in public. You know, most people think, oh, I just made like 20% of profit or 30% of profit. Yeah, but that's what you see when the month ends. Look after 2 or 3 months and start recalculating your chargebacks to there. And you'll find out that general stores, usually you just get fucked. You know, unless you know how to run your backend properly, which of course I teach to my guys in my group as well, you know, all the time. And now let's even go here. This is a long form ad copy. You see the whole ICP here as well on the page. It's very important. And this works absolutely amazing. Why? Because when you're pulling off long form ad copies in meta ads, this is like by far the biggest ways why I've scaled, because you get the most high intent buyers. Because imagine somebody who reads all of this. How deep did they go in order to read all of this? How much convinced do you think they are by reading a whole emotional story like this here? And I teach how to do this in my group, by the way. So this made a big difference for us guys. It helped us a lot. Long form ad copies with image ads. And then if you want to go into video ads, you can use Seedens or Kling, also works amazing.